Yo guys, what is going on? So today we are talking about the Nintendo DS Lite in 2018. Now before I get ahead of myself, we are still doing the Xbox One giveaway, and all you have to do to enter is just subscribe to the channel and add me on all the social networks. And I'll throw you guys a curveball. If instead you don't want an Xbox One and you want a DS Lite like one of the ones I have now, I'll send it to you as well. Just contact me after you win and I'll just send you this instead of the Xbox, whatever you want. I'll probably be picking a winner like late March, early April, somewhere near there. So you still have a ton of time to enter, so make sure you do. And if you don't enter, like I said before, I'm going to be offended and I'm just never going to talk to you ever again. So, I mean, you choose. But concerning the DS Lite, it actually turns 12 this year. And if you think about it, like some of you guys watching might actually be younger than the DS Lite, which is just insane. Now, me personally, I've had mine for about 11 years, which is the exact same one you're watching in the video. And as you can see, it's in pretty decent condition. Like, it doesn't look that bad. The only thing that's particularly wrong with it is that the left button doesn't work anymore. But it's my brother's fault. It's not Nintendo's. It's not like something happened to it. My brother was just banged it against his leg, then he broke it, but I mean everything else seems perfectly fine with it. Now turning it on, we have dual screens, both top and the bottom. You know, fun fact, the reason it's called the Nintendo DS, it stands for Nintendo Dual Screen. Maybe it's your first time hearing that, but honestly, like compared to last year and the couple years before, especially when I was playing it as a kid, the screens now seem so much smaller, and I don't know why they seem so huge back then, but now like I can't even like read out the text in the things anymore, so it's really weird. And the screens are actually very pixelated. It's not like crazy HD gaming or anything like that. You get to play like some normal games, but it can handle some heavier games as well. Now, I'm sure you all are familiar, but this game system can't really do too much outside of playing games. There is picto chat for this, which allowed, you know, a lot of people, especially me, to like hit up girls in like different classrooms back in like middle school days. And I was able to talk to them. It was like super cool, and you can like draw and stuff like that. But other than that, there's the settings page as well. And beyond that, there's really not too much else going on with this. Now, one of the dopest things about the DS Lite, especially in 2018, is the game selection. Now, the game selection for this thing is humongous. There's a game for literally every single thing out there. You can literally type in any single thing, you'll find a DS game about it. And the best thing beyond that is that they're super cheap and they're super easy to get. Now, some people might say to just get an emulator, you know, download one on your computer and just play it, but there's just a whole separate feeling of holding a gaming console in your hand and actually playing it there than versus like playing it on your keypad or playing it on your phone or something. Sure, you're still playing the game, but it's not the same like feeling, I guess. I don't know. So, I mean, one of the huge factors in like me recommending this thing in 2018 are just the games that are associated with this. And that kind of segues me into battery life. Not really, but I have to talk about it. And the DS Lite's battery life is pretty good now. It's always been pretty well, and I'm surprised. I don't know if this battery's deteriorated at all or not, but for me, I can set this thing aside for like months and I can come back to it and it'll still be at the same level of what a charge level was at when I left it. And of course, like playing games and heavier tasks and stuff like that will drain the battery faster. But in my opinion, like I have yet to drain this thing all the way down. I just need to find the charger for it because like it's about to die right now and I can't even find the charger for it. But other than that, it's never like randomly died on me when I took it anywhere. So that's a super amazing thing. But one thing that's hesitating me to recommending this thing is that this isn't the only cheaper device that plays DS games. The DSi XL, which I also have, plays DS games, and that's super cheap now, and it has much bigger screens, and that also has great battery life. So if it was me and if it was between the DS Lite or paying like $20 or $30 more and getting a DSi XL, I would probably go get the DSi XL instead. And since I do own a DSi XL, I can preach that like it's so much of a better experience in my opinion. It is a little bit thicker and heavier, obviously, and if you don't want to have a bigger screen or whatever, you can always get the DSi, the regular one, or you can even jump up to a 2DS, which is pretty cheap now, and it can play 3DS games as well. So the way I would sum it up is exactly how I summed it up last year. If you have a DS Lite now, I wouldn't really sell it, but if you don't have one, I probably wouldn't buy it either. I would say if you're really looking heavily into getting one of these consoles, just get a DSi XL. It's much cheaper than like getting a brand new 3DS or something like that, or you can even get a 2DS if you want, and both of those will give you much better experience than just getting a DS Lite. But honestly, do whatever you want to. I'm not going to judge you. I'll still love you, I promise. But whatever you want to do, I'm on your side. But guys, that is pretty much it. If you have a different opinion or if you have something to add to this, please leave that down in the comment section below. I'll be happy to hear it or read it or whatever it is. I might not respond back, but I'll try my best to at least see it. Like this video as well. If you guys want to see more gaming videos, if you want me to, you know, review a different product, leave it down in the comment section below. I'll try my best to get my hands on it and review it and see how it holds up in 2018. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys, and hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.